Love this black color, personally. I'm a fan of black cameras over white. Feel black blends in a little better. Look at that. And today's video is one of my favorites. Special thanks to my friends over at Nooie. Nooie has partnered with my channel and sent me a few products, from a pet feeder that we love to some other indoor and outdoor cameras. Today they were nice enough to send me their Nooie 360 Cam 2. This is a indoor 360 degree like pan and tilt camera that's great as a pet camera, even as a baby monitor, or of course as a home security camera. So we're gonna get on the overhead rig. We're gonna unbox the Nooie 360 Cam 2. Then we'll go through the setup process in their app. We'll show you some audio video clips directly from the camera and let you know what we think about it at the end of this video. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out the Nooie 360 Cam 2. All right, so this is the Nooie 360 Cam 2 full range motion tracking camera. It works with Google as well as Alexa, just always there. Nooie logo on the top, nothing on the bottom. The back kind of shows you, a little pet and a little baby. It's good for both of those. This side just mentions some of the features as well as some company information. So the model is the IPC 100C, 2K video resolution, 2K audio, 10 meters of night vision range, 101 degree field of view, and it can operate in a temperature from -4 to 140 degrees. And this side mentions what's in the box down here, as well as the features. So 2K full HD resolution, two-way audio, sonic sensor alerts. Interesting. Pan tilt control, 1-year limited warranty, cloud or local storage. Nice job. Motion detection, night vision, and smart device compatibility. So let's pull our little Nooie seal here. I love how they do all their boxes and just everything. It's so nice to me. And let's open this one up. Aww. Look, we got little Nooie stickers. So right on top is a nice little instruction manual for you. Then that's just cardboard. Then you get to the camera. Look at this. Love this black color, personally. I'm a fan of black cameras over white. Feel black blends in a little better. Look at that. So the bottom, there's a little mount. Perfect. That way you can mount it upside down if you wanted to. You have a USB-C port here on the back to power it. Little Nooie logo. There is your micro SD card slot, which is actually accessible easily. Love that. Normally when companies put these here, they're way harder to get to. And here's your camera lens right there. Add this to my table. Very nice. So love the feel of it. Love the quality. You do have a speaker here on the left side. Well, right side if you're facing the camera, but left side of how I'm looking at it currently. But very, very nice. And then that's just cardboard. And then it looks like at the bottom here, some accessories, and that's it for the box. So this should be our, ooh, love that. Look at this. It actually has a black cable. So many cameras I've gotten have had white cables with black cameras. So glad to see that. This is the USB-C to USB-A power cable. This is just a big like warning sticker for your little one. And what else we got in here? This is the mount. So you'd be able to put 2 screws in here, mount this to the wall. This can hold your cable. And as you can see, these little parts right here just line up and slide underneath there to lock it into place. Very nice. Also got some screws. That's some screws to mount it. Looks like they give you 4 of them, which is even better. You only need 2, but you got 2 extra. And lastly, that's it for this box. A very nice black power adapter. Love that. Love that they made everything match. So let's just get started on this. Let me get my phone out and we will plug this up and go through the setup process with you. Should need these, and we'll need these. So plug your USB cable, of course, into your power adapter. Even has a Nooie logo there. Love it. Then plug this into power. And before we continue, I'm going to take this Class 10 32 gigabyte micro SD card and slide it inside of the camera here. Nice and easy. Bingo. Okay, now we're ready to power this on, and look at, like, this is gonna be flush. Look at that, very nice. And now we have a little red light here, so we'll let the camera boot up. And if you need it, you can download the Nooie app from one of these QR codes. It's spinning and doing its thing. And so I already have the Nooie app due to having their pet feeder actively. So this is the app. You can see our air purifier and pet feeder. And then if we go to cameras, this is the camera list. So we'll select add device. And it asks us which device we have. And I can say I don't know if I have a 5 gigahertz one. It didn't mention that, so I'm going to say I only have the 2.4. And yep, our red light is flashing. So we'll say red light flashing. We'll put in our Wi-Fi password. With our Wi-Fi password in, we'll click next. And now it's going to give us a QR code on the screen that we will scan with our camera. Click scan now. There we go, we got the beep. So camera beeped. And now we'll let this go through and do its thing to pair it with our Wi-Fi. Well, that sounds fancy. So now we will name our camera. So I'm just going to call it Office. And this device may capture information. Wow, that's interesting to put that. I like that. Don't remind me again, understood. And there we are. Hello, Nooie Cam 360. So we are inside the app here, and you can see at the bottom, you have your pan features. So you're able to look left, look right, look up, look down. Trying to center it with my face some. There we go. Very clear picture from what I'm seeing. Of course, this button will record us a video. We'll do that in a moment. That'll take us a photo. That one will allow us to talk to the camera. This will mute and unmute the camera. I'll leave them muted while I'm testing so I don't get echo. Let me actually go ahead and turn this volume on down. And so there's also view playback down here. And if you come up here to the top right, you have some more settings. So they do give you a 14-day cloud storage option if you're not using a micro SD card. I would highly recommend the micro SD card. It does work with Amazon and Alexa. You can share it. And then if we go into general, these are just some specs on the camera, the IP address, stuff like that. You can turn on and off the LED indicator here. Then there's the audio video. So audio recording is set up. Rotate image, that would be needed if the camera was mounted upside down. The startup sound and the night vision is on auto. Motion tracking, you can turn that on or off. And detection, motion detection settings, you can have low, medium, high, and detection zones. So you could, pick a section where you want the zones to detect stuff, like if you didn't want it detecting over here for some reason. And outside of that, the rest of this is tied to Nooie Plus with the exception of sound detection. So wow, that's pretty easy settings. From what I can see, very, very nice picture quality. Like that a lot. So let's get us a photo here first. So do my normal little peace sign and cheese. There we go. I took that photo, and then let's do our normal daytime clip. So click this button. You can see it starts a little recording up top, and we'll say this is a daytime audio video test on the Nooie 360 Cam 2. And then just click that again to stop that recording. So other than that, let me throw in a nighttime audio video test, which I'll put right here. And this is a nighttime audio video test on the Nooie 360 Cam 2. And let me go in another room and let's try out the speaker on this. I'll talk through my phone to the camera and we'll see what the speaker sounds like. This is a speaker test on the Nooie 360 Cam 2. And I could hear that from all the way in my kitchen. And for those of you curious, once you put a micro SD card in, it looks like this. I did first have an error message tell me that I needed to format my card. So I just unplugged the camera for 5 seconds, plugged it back in, and now my 32 gigabyte micro SD card is showing up perfectly. And even my recording type was automatically set to 24/7 video recording, meaning that this camera is now recording 24/7 to my micro SD card without the need for the cloud storage. I think that'll do it. So there you have it, a look at the Nooie 360 Cam 2 setup process. Now personally, I really love my Nooie products. There's only a few companies that I stand by and just really think they make phenomenal products. Nooie is definitely one of them. From our pet feeder to our cameras, they all have worked phenomenally. They have all had great features and they just look amazing at the end of the day. The app for this is very smooth, and also the camera quality is stellar. Perfect for what you would want as a baby monitor or as an indoor security camera. Lastly, the 24/7 recording without the need for a subscription is what every camera should have. And also the speaker on this was just flawless. I mean, one of the loudest speakers that I think I've heard from a smart PTZ camera like this. So if you're looking for an indoor camera with pan and tilt features with 24/7 recording, the Nooie 360 Cam 2 is definitely high on my list of recommended options. So of course, thanks again to Nooie. I'll have the Nooie Cam 360 2 linked down below in my description if you'd like to grab one for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.